Avalign is a medical device manufacturer. We primarily we have 6 different sites in the United States. We've recently gone through some changes for the better, and wanted to get more into looking at our machines and understanding what's going on with them, so that we can try to make better products for our customers, and really try to get a leg up. Our objective, we want to be the best that we can be, right? So what we want to do is we want to make the best parts that we can in the most efficient way possible. We had some challenges in doing this, but like our mission statement says on our company website, is that we want to be best in class medical equipment provider. There are a lot of challenges with tracking OEE, downtime, and when we first started doing things by pen and paper, was causing more problems than what it was solving. So we had purchased MachineMetrics for a few machines, and it took off like wildfire. We were able to then see a lot of the issues that were occurring on the shop floor that we didn't know. The performance of the machines, different operators on different shifts were doing things differently. So we needed to look at our standard operating procedures, making sure that the machines were scheduled correctly, understanding where our bottlenecks were within our organization. Those are the type of challenges that we were looking to solve. Discovering bottlenecks is an interesting path to go down. We've always thought of one area being our bottleneck. However, we would always focus on improving that area. However, when you go backwards in the issues within our organization, the lathes that are feeding our grinders, they just weren't getting the necessary product there. So our bottleneck had been shifted. So what we did was we started looking at those lathes and saying, okay, we're using the MachineMetrics data. We're looking at it daily. If you would have told me that initially that setups were 6 hours long and that's just the way that they were, and I would have said, oh, okay, well, that's a bummer. But tools are scattered all over the shop. Brought them over to the operators, put them on a board and said, here you go. Here's everything that you need in order to do your job. We went from like 6 hours to an hour and a half. Flipping a switch, just looking at the data. So then we were able to catch up with our orders. Looking at the data, it depends on what actions that you take off of what you see that makes the difference. And then trying to figure out, all right, so what does that mean? What does that mean for us? What does that mean for our customers? What does that mean for our operators? It's driven our retention up with employees. We've also worked through our production scheduling and solved that issue with this. Part of the issue was that we weren't scheduling the operation leading up to our bottleneck correctly. So it was causing those machines to go dry. And then also we found out that we just didn't have enough operators to run our machines the way that we had hoped to run them. So and all these things were proven with the data. So it's not like we said that we wanted to hire a bunch of people, so we went out and did it. We had the data to back it up and say, okay, this is a serious problem. We don't have enough people to do what we need to do. Yeah, we continue to put MachineMetrics on any new machine that we bring in the building. And what we found is that, especially with newer equipment, hooking those directly up to our controllers on the machine takes maybe a day, and you're often off to the races. Day 2 of having MachineMetrics on, you're getting valuable data off of the machines, and being able to start benchmarking where you need to be. And that's what we've done quickly, is that we just added 6 new pieces of equipment a couple months ago, and are already getting great data off those machines, which are telling us things that we didn't know previously. Our OEE, it increased probably 25-30% over the past year. We're able to more effectively utilize our workforce. We've increased capacity by, several $1 million without having to add additional equipment. Then we added additional equipment, but it helped to justify our sales and try to increase that. We've increased our throughput through our facility, especially through our bottlenecks, because we're able to feed them and integrate with several different ERP systems, so we can effectively manage our product going through the system. We're looking at being one Avalign. That's the end goal, is just bringing all of our 5 different areas together and trying to work collectively so we can better support our customers.